Now, Jack Bowen, Jennifer Eve, John Slater's weather, Dean Blevins sports, and Jerry Bond's Oklahoma Pride. This is 5 Alive News Tonight.
Hello, everyone. Severe thunderstorms have been moving across Oklahoma tonight.
The 5 Alive Fast units have been out all day, and John Slater and the rest of the team are monitoring the action from the Weather Center, where we join John now live. John.
Well, at this point, we continue with a severe thunderstorm watch until 1 a.m. Let's take a look at the graphic. It does cover a large part of Oklahoma. Severe thunderstorm watch in effect until 1 a.m., basically from west central sections right up to the Oklahoma City metro area, and then back up into the northeastern sections and the southeastern sections of Kansas. We still have that potential for thunderstorms producing large hail and damaging winds the next several hours. In fact, I think the thunderstorms could redevelop the next several hours and push then down in the parts of southeastern Oklahoma a little bit later on tonight and tomorrow morning. Doppler 5 radar right now indicating really one severe thunderstorm now continuing in southern sections of Roger Mills County. This has really been the biggest storm all night long. It's a very slow-moving storm, moving south at only around 5 miles per hour around the Cheyenne area, and it has produced baseball-sized hail and also a lot of very heavy rain. So we also have a flash flood warning in effect now for central and southern sections of Roger Mills County. Again, the storm center around Cheyenne, moving to the south at only 5 miles per hour, could produce a large hail and very heavy rainfall. Another potentially severe storm in Blaine County. Now, this storm is kind of broken up into several pieces and isn't quite as strong as it was about an hour ago, but several thunderstorm cores, as we call them, very heavy rain areas across central and northern sections of Blaine County, just to the south of the or west of Okeen and to the south of, let's say, around the Okeen area, northeastern sections of Blaine County. And this storm is still fairly strong, but it is weakening again and moving off to the southeast at around 20 miles per hour. And another little thunder shower developing just southeast of Enid. It is also moving down to the southeast at around 15-20 miles per hour. Let's go ahead live now and join Fast Unit 1, Bill Mitchell and Kyle Ham, along with Fast Unit 3, Mark Hill in the Sayre area. They've been following a severe thunderstorm in Roger Mills County all evening long. Guys, what does it look like right now?
I'll tell you what, the lightning's just over our shoulder, so if you happen to see it, that's what it's from. It's from that storm up there, and thank goodness it slowed down a little bit so we can stop and show you some of the video that you shared earlier today of this storm. You and your running partner have been on it all day.
Yeah, myself and Clint Greenwood followed the storm from its first start up north of Arnett there, near Arnett. Followed it south all the way down the highway here. We had some couple of good mesocyclone-looking features, bowl shapes with the storm as it went up.
You're on it. You saw a mesocyclone at one time too. Several.
Yes, several. In fact, it would form, wrap up in rain, and then reform just south.
Explain to folks what that is, in case they don't know.
It's the wrap up of the storm as it's circulating. The whole storm itself is circulating all the way up through the atmosphere.
You got some pretty good sized hail today too.
Yes, we did. We saw some bigger than baseball sized hail falling, but the only pieces we could pick up were shattered on the ground. And the biggest piece we picked up was about 2.5 inches across that was left after the hail had hit the ground.
It dumped a lot of rain up in that area, in the Arnett area too.
Yes, it did. They kept back building and actually moved pretty slow to the southeast or south for several hours.
You had more than one lowering out of that thing.
Yes, every time it would spin up a new updraft, we had another lowering on it. Every time. I'd say 3 or 4 separate lowerings. 1 or 2 small funnels, but nothing real spectacular, and we did not see any tornadoes.
The most spectacular thing of the whole night, and some of the guys from Sayre have been sitting out here with us watching it, has been that lightning.
Yes, lots of lightning. We sat just north of Cheyenne for about 15-20 minutes, and lightning was intense in that area. We've had several grass fires that were started by lightning earlier in the day, and then a couple of barns just north of Cheyenne that were struck by lightning earlier, about an hour ago, in fact.
Of all the storm chasing we've done this year, I'd say this is one of the most spectacular for lightning.
Yes, it is. It's real intense, real brilliant lightning.
It seemed to come from higher up in the storm itself, too. It wasn't low to the ground like most of them are.
Right. It was coming out of the, in fact, some of the video, I don't know if we got enough of it back, but some of it was coming out of the bowl as it was wrapping around up, coming out onto the ground several 100,000 feet up.
Indicates a very intense storm.
Right.
Okay, Mark Hill, thank you very much, and your running mate today, and I've been with Kyle Ham all day, and we've been chasing these storms and watching them for you, and we'll keep an eye on this one. Now back to you.
Thank you, guys. That was a really good looking video. Now, it's interesting to note that that was a very severe thunderstorm. I talked to the Weather Service earlier, and they had a tornado warning typed out for that storm, but then it weakened, and they actually didn't issue the warning. But very severe storm, and that was video from today, and not Saturday. It was this afternoon. Let's go now to Jane Braden. She's in the O'Keene area. Jane, that storm looks like it's weakening a little bit. What does it look like to you?
We're on the other side of the storm, and still we're getting a lightning show, much that Bill Mitchell described for you. We've not had any rain yet out of this storm from our end, and we are near O'Keene now on the eastern edge of this storm, waiting to see where it's going to track. We've been watching these storms form all day in a line up to Kansas, and thunderstorms have been popping up and then coming down and collapsing, and some of them have started up and tried to move, but most of them have stalled out. They don't seem to be making much movement so far. These that we're watching here in O'Keene finally are moving, and you have a better gauge on how fast they're moving, but they're coming this way, and we're just keeping an eye on them. And again, it's the lightning that is the most brilliant feature from these storms, John.
Thank you very much, Terry. Again, that was out from the O'Keene area. That was Jane. Let's go to Terry Watkins now. She's in Kingfisher. I guess we're not going to have Terry Watkins. Terry, are you there? Phoner from Terry Watkins in the Kingfisher area. Live.
John, the lightning behind us is probably the biggest threat we're seeing right now. The rain has just started to come down a little bit on those storms that Jane Braden's been working on this afternoon. Most of what we have seen today, or seen as this evening is worn on, has been problems with the lightning. And we're continuing to see cloud-to-ground lightning strikes in this area as the storm begins to work its way toward Kingfisher and, of course, on towards the metro area. Been out fast units working back down from northern Oklahoma to this area. Like I said, the biggest problem we've seen so far this evening is lightning. As always, that is a dangerous situation. We'll stay out here. We're in Kingfisher. Keep you advised. I'm Terry Watkins, Fast Unit 6.
Okay, Terry, thank you very much. Again, a severe thunderstorm watch continues until 1 a.m. Let's kind of backtrack a little bit and pick up this storm in Roger Mills County right now, but it started around the Visay area earlier. There's a first pick there from Fast Unit 3. All these first picks are from Fast Unit 3. Mark Hill, the thunderstorm started as just a cumulus cloud. There you can see it building up around the Visay area to cumulus nimbus cloud. It started around 6:20 this evening, and let's go through time here. The next shot developing now into a thunderstorm near the Visay area, moving south and southeast. This is around 7:20. Pretty good shot there, starting to produce some hail and heavy rain. The next shot, we have our first wall cloud. If you look on the mid-level part of the cloud there, you can see striations. That storm could be rotating. That's possibly a rotating wall cloud there at around 7:24 in the Arnett area. And now we'll take the next shot. You can see the rain and the hail really starting to come out of that updraft. Rain-free basis about 7:52, just about 3 or 4 miles south of Arnett. Great-looking shot there, Mark Hill. And the next picture shows us with that mesocyclone. You can see that dry air wrapping into the storm. This at about 8:15, just before sunset near Roll, or just to the northeast of Roll, Oklahoma, in Roger Mills County. At about this time, the National Weather Service had a tornado warning typed out for this storm, but it then weakened, so they didn't issue the warning. Very interesting picture there. And the latest shot shows us the baseball-size hail. Now, the reported baseball-size hail from this storm, that came from our fast unit number 3, Mark Hill. That's what's left of the baseball-size hail pieces there at about 8:58 this evening. So a great job by Fast Unit 3. In fact, fantastic job by all the fast units out there. We still have the warning in effect for southern Roger Mills County and also Blaine County for about another 40 minutes or so. We'll keep you informed on that. Of course, the 5-day forecast coming up later. Let's go back to the news desk.
All right, John, thanks. We also have this weather-related note. An 8-year-old Tulsa girl is recovering from surgery tonight. She sustained the only known injury of the weekend storms. Doctors put pins in her ankle. It was snapped when a 70-mile-an-hour wind gust picked up a tent and slammed it down on her.
And the damage estimates from 2 weekend tornadoes in Kansas are growing. The latest total, $25 million. This is one of 2 twisters that touched down Saturday night. 47 homes were damaged, 8 were destroyed. The National Weather Service received 12 reports of funnel clouds around Wichita that very night.
Still ahead on 5 Alive News tonight, a political storm is brewing on the horizon. The battle for the 5th District congressional seat is down to 2 men.
Later in the News Extra, they face each other in a battle over the issues.
Are bills taking too big a bite out of your paycheck? Are you tired of borrowing from friends and relatives just to stay current? If so, you're like thousands of others that suffer from the same problem. Bill consolidation may be the answer. No credit or collateral is required because bill consolidation is a federal law where just about everyone qualifies. If you had $20,000 in bills, your weekly payment could be as low as $28.71. For full details, call our 24-hour hotline at 840-DEBT. That's 840-DEBT. For fast relief, call now.
Sell, sell, sell now at Oklahoma Discount Furniture. Beautiful corner sectionals, $599.95. Black and glass dinettes, $99.95 now at Oklahoma Discount Furniture, Southeast 29th and Sooner Road. Sell, sell, sell now at Oklahoma Discount Furniture. Decorator pick groups, $399.95. Black bedroom suits, $299.95 now at Oklahoma Discount Furniture, Southeast 29th and Sooner Road. Sell, sell, sell now at Oklahoma Discount Furniture. Classy sofa love seat, choice of colors, $299.95. Full-size mattress sets, $99.95 now at Oklahoma Discount Furniture, Southeast 29th and Sooner Road.
Good morning. This is your pilot. We'll be cruising at an altitude of 2 feet. Our cruising speed will be warp 2.
What have you done now?
Kids are kids. Don't yell. Timeout works. And remember, there are about 10 kid minutes in every adult minute. A strong Oklahoma starts at home. For a healthy future, be good to your baby now.
Treat your family to an experience they'll never forget as the very best artists and athletes in the world unite at the all-new Ringling Brothers in Barnum and Bailey Circus, September 23rd through 27th at State Fair Arena. Five Alive invites you to opening night, Wednesday, September 23rd at 7:30 p.m., when all tickets are $2 off with our compliments. Tickets are on sale now at the box office and all OK Ticket outlets, or call to charge by phone. Don't miss the greatest show on earth.
Good morning, everyone. John Slater in the 5 Alive Weather Center with a live radar update. Let's take a look at the Doppler 5. One still fairly strong thunderstorm in western sections of Canadian County. Let's go ahead and zoom on in, and there's a storm now centered basically to the south of Calumet, west-southwest of the El Reno area. This storm still capable of producing very heavy rainfall, maybe some small hail and some gusty winds. It's moving off to the southeast at around 20 miles per hour. Other lighter storms further north up into western and northwestern Canadian County. Again, no severe weather occurring at this particular time, and the severe thunderstorm watch, which was in effect until 1 a.m., obviously has expired now, and I don't think we'll see another watch. So again, let's zoom on out one more time here, Will, if we could. That's meteorologist Will Vacula with me here. There's that one thunderstorm western section of Canadian County moving southeast at around 20 miles per hour, so it'll be affecting southern sections of Canadian County, northeastern sections of Caddo County, and northern Grady County in the next hour or so. Some light rain moving across into northern Oklahoma County, back across Lincoln County, and to, let's say, Sapulpa and Bristow in Creek County. And that's about it. This is a pretty strong cool front moving in from the north and west. So the winds will turn to the north here in Oklahoma City the next couple hours. There's still an outside chance of a few scattered showers and thunderstorms around tonight. But really, the threat for severe weather is diminishing at this time. So we're probably just going to say goodnight to everyone. But we'll have the 5-day forecast coming up right after this.
A few years ago, it was impossible. Not anymore. Not at the Professional Hair Institute. Microsurgery has made hair loss a thing of the past. Meet Lou Scoders 15 months ago. Meet Lou Scoders today after hair transplantation. Take a closer look. It's all Lou's hair. And he's only one of thousands of men and women who trusted their hair replacement needs to PHI. Here's the secret. Skilled PHI microsurgeons took grafts from where Lou had an abundance, dissected them into micro and mini grafts, some as small as a single hair, and placed them where Lou was short on supply. The results speak for themselves, and it's all Lou's hair. Call for a free copy of Dr. Richard P. Giannato's brochure, A Physician's Answers to Hair Loss. Learn the facts from one of America's leading hair transplantation surgeons. Call now. The number's on your screen. PHI is a nationwide center for change and growth. We have answers for you. Make the call now. Make your mirror an important part of your life once more.
As Thomasville's gallery dealer for Oklahoma and one of their top 5 accounts in the country, Mathis Brothers qualifies for special discount periods. Now through September 27th, you'll receive an extra 10% discount from Thomasville on all bedroom and dining room collections, on top of our 40% off every day. That means you pay almost 1/2 the catalog pricing. Like this Winston Court dining room, now only $12.99 for the table and chairs. The matching bedroom is only $11.99 now through September 27th in the Thomasville Gallery at Mathis Brothers, 3434 West Reno.
Get your kicks in Waikiki, courtesy of H.J. Heinz and Heinz 57 sauce. Putting Heinz 57 sauce on lots of your favorite foods gives them a little kick. And now you have a chance to take those kicks from the kitchen to Waikiki. You could win a week's vacation for two at the fabulous Hilton Hawaiian Village on Waikiki's best beach. Here's how to enter. Write Heinz 57 sauce, catch up with a kick on a 3x5 postcard and send to this address. Be sure to include your name, address, and phone number. Get cooking with Heinz 57 sauce and get ready to kick up your heels in Hawaii.
Cooler temperatures heading this way. Let's take a look at that 5-day forecast. You can remember only 78 degrees tomorrow. That's our current temperature right now. It's a little cool tomorrow afternoon. Mostly cloudy skies and a few areas of sunshine tomorrow, so it won't be too bad out there. For Wednesday, a chance of some scattered storms again, about 84. Thursday, sunshine 87. Friday, looks like about 88, partly cloudy skies, and another chance of scattered showers and thunderstorms by the weekend, the way it looks. Overnight lows the next 5 days, well, kind of cool. The next 2 days warming up probably mid to upper 60s towards the weekend. So the weather continues, and severe weather potential continues in central Oklahoma for the next several hours. We'll be here.
Okay, John, good job.
All right.
Well, as you saw, it's a rather windy but mostly sunny day to finish off our Labor Day holiday. Out of Lake Thunderbird, people used every kind of watercraft imaginable to get on the lake. Power boats cut a fast track, while people in canoes, they're coming up. They took it a little, there they are. They took it a little slower today. And the windsurfers, well, they say today was the best day of summer for the water sport. High winds made it a little uncomfortable for some people, but overall, not a bad day. With such a slow year economically, many retailers depend on an upswing in today's holiday business, Labor Day. Well, 5 Alive's Cindy Wall-Morrison explains how at least one South Oklahoma City store fared today and why.
Sales are about the same as last year, until today.
11:40, ma'am.
Registers ring up an extra 25% of business today at this South Oklahoma City store. It's easy to see why. Just take a look down any aisle. It's the eye-catching sales that draw in many customers. This Labor Day, there are more than ever.
Retail seems to be getting a bite out of the consumer's money most of the time. And when you get a holiday like this, and it's a chance to get some savings, you do it.
Sales are a big key to Labor Day business, but this year, so are school supplies. With Oklahoma City schools starting tomorrow, there are a lot of last-minute back-to-school shoppers.
That's why Maria Hernandez is spending her holiday shopping. Usually this would already be done, but school's starting late, and her list is long.
Folders that have these things in the middle, and pens and pencils, mostly blue pens, and paper, I guess.
All of that rings up quite a bill. That's why many Oklahoma City retailers don't mind working this Labor Day. Cindy Wall-Morrison, 5 Alive News Tonight.
Traditionally, retailers end their sales after the Labor Day holiday, but this year many of them say they'll have to keep the sale signs up, hoping to pick up business through this week.
Dateline, Illinois, where a skydiving plane has crashed, killing all 12 people on board. Officials say the plane crashed into a soybean field just minutes after takeoff. The plane apparently failed to reach 500 feet, an altitude at which the skydivers probably could have parachuted to safety. On the campaign trail, Democratic vice presidential hopeful Al Gore shook hands with firefighters in Chicago. Between pouring the batter for the pancakes, Gore talked about health care reform and creating new jobs. Next stop, Detroit, and then El Paso. And in Houston, President Bush tries to dodge something he says he truly dislikes: broccoli. Party leaders of the National Broccoli Party are in town, and someone decided to throw some right at the president.
Well, broccoli may not be the answer for everyone's health, but just ahead, exercise was the key word today.
And the push is on all across the country to make family fitness the exercise choice.
Are bills taking too big a bite out of your paycheck? Are you tired of borrowing from friends and relatives just to stay current? If so, you're like thousands of others that suffer from the same problem. Bill consolidation may be the answer. No credit or collateral is required because bill consolidation is a federal law where just about everyone qualifies. If you had $20,000 in bills, your weekly payment could be as low as $28.71. For full details, call our 24-hour hotline at 840-DEBT. That's 840-DEBT. For fast relief, call now.
There's an attitude of gratitude at Len Hickey Dodge in Oklahoma City. Hey, folks, I'm Tom Park with a big thank you from all of us at 39th and North May. You know, when Chrysler recently informed us that in the month of July we sold more brand new cars and trucks than any other Dodge dealer or Chrysler dealer for that matter in a decade, naturally we were very excited, but also very thankful to our customers. We know we can't do it without you, and we really appreciate your business. One of the big reasons for the success, 92 special purchase dynasties, only $10,950 or $218 a month, folks, and several at that price and payment. Or 92 Spirits. These all have low mileage, well-maintained, balance of that factory warranty. The Spirits are $94.50, $184 a month. Again, several to choose. Not just Dodge cars and trucks. We have a group of 91 Lincoln Town cars. These have leather interior, power windows and door locks. They're loaded with the equipment at the right price at 39th and North May. Len Hickey says, let's move out these 92 LeBaron convertibles. They were $14,950. We took $1,000 off. $13,950 for a LeBaron convertible, only at Len Hickey.
Join Coors Drive, 5 Alive, and Rock 100 The Cat each week for the official Monday Night Football watch parties. Win Coors Dry Price Packs, Dallas Cowboy Weekends, or a new TV every Monday from Coors Dry, The Cat, and 5 Alive. The Varsity Sports Grill is the place to watch Monday Night Football each week for long necks and a helmet. Win up to $400 in Pepsi penalty payoffs, tickets to sports events, movies, and more. 5 Alive broadcast live before the game at the Varsity.
It's Monday Night Football and it's time to play.
In Oklahoma Pride tonight, the push is on all over the country to get healthy and stay that way. And today in Edmond, that idea gained some momentum.
Woo! All the way over the head.
This was Family Fitness Day at Hafer Park in Edmond, part of a pilot program of the Governor's Council on Fitness and Health. The idea is to promote the concept of families exercising together, kids, moms, and dads, all part of a trend in family exercise that hopefully spreads all over Oklahoma. And another great success story this Labor Day weekend is Arts Festival Oklahoma. Thousands of Oklahomans now make this 3-day event a Labor Day tradition. This is the 14th year for the festival, which is held on the campus of Oklahoma City Community College. It's a chance to see and buy some beautiful work by about 200 artists and craftsmen. And the summertime fun doesn't slow down here in Oklahoma just because it's Labor Day. Here's a preview of what's coming up this week from our hometown headlines. First, if you like good music, the Edmond Evening Sun tells us there's a concert this Wednesday at the University of Central Oklahoma at 8 o'clock. You'll hear the award-winning original compositions of Dr. Samuel McGrill, who is an assistant professor at UCO. From the Hara News, Thursday marks the start of Old Timers Day festivities. Saturday is the big day, though, with a parade, a land run, and old-fashioned fun like a waltz contest and a Kiss a Pig contest. And from the Mustang News, the 16th annual Western Days celebration kicks off Thursday through Saturday with a carnival, a car show, rodeo, and a country jamboree. You know, home-based businesses are becoming more popular these days, and out in Great Plains country, 5 Alive's Assignment Oklahoma reporter Ron Stahl found a woman whose business future is brightly colored.
You're looking at Diane Stevenson's office, her factory, and her home.
I don't think people really believe that this is what you're doing, that you tell them, well, I work at home, and they kind of look at you like, what do you do?
What Diane does is sew. She just started her own company called Dare to Be, and she makes custom Western shirts. It started out as a family thing. She made them for her sons-in-law. Now she makes them for other people, and she's found out that in Western shirts, right now, designs are unlimited.
It seems like anything goes. Any color goes together, any pattern goes together, just anything seems just to go together. And like with the younger ones, the wilder, the better. The louder the color scheme, the better.
Yes, once in a while, Diane Stevenson has to steer a customer away from something really atrocious, but not often, because Diane learned one business rule. The customer is always right, no matter what the color combination. Ron Stahl, Assignment Oklahoma, Bessie.
And if you're interested in starting your own home-based business, the Oklahoma Department of Commerce can give you some free advice. Finally, tonight, hats off to the Oklahoma School of Science and Math. It's one of only 10 schools in the entire nation to send 5 or more graduates to MIT, or the Massachusetts Institute of Technology. And a brand new bunch of gifted juniors and seniors started the school year at OSSM just a couple of weeks ago. There are 146 in the student body this year, representing towns all over Oklahoma. And who knows how many more will be in the ranks of the nation's finest when this new crop of students graduates.
Those young people will be in the leading edge of their field.
They will.
A few short years. Well, within 1 hour after 5 Alive announced a program to dramatically